guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to little vlog. I'm doing this for Sharon. This is the story of my broken finger. I'm going to do this quick. I'm sorry that it's like nothingness behind me, but we are moving soon, so everything is pretty much packed up. And I'm going to do this quick because I never know when somebody's going to pop in. And I'm sorry you're going to hear the stupid birds in the background. I shouldn't say stupid, they're just, whenever they hear people talking, they like to jibber jabber. So okay, let's get on with the story. I play softball in a women's league on Monday nights, and I've been doing that for, I don't know, 7 or 8 years I think now. My youngest daughter plays softball for the school, and she also plays when somebody asks her. She's a phenomenal softball player. She's a huge hitter. She's a hard hitter. So we went to the softball field just to do some batting practice. And she pitched to me and I hit, and then it was her turn. Well, she was hitting the balls to the outfield, and I'm just going to try and make the birds quiet. She was hitting to the outfield, and I should have been prepared, but I was not. She says to me, "Mom, just be careful in case I hit one back at you." I said, "Yeah, I know, I play ball, I'm well aware." And of course, and I have a box of balls beside me. I pitched one to her, figured she was hitting it out, and when I looked up, it was coming straight at me, almost in this face area. So I quickly, being almost 45, my reaction time is a lot slower. I wasn't prepared. My own fault. Shoved my glove up quick because I was trying to block this from getting hit. There was no way for me to get out of the way. In return, it caught me in the back of the glove, and it broke my finger. So I went to, well, you guys wouldn't know, but it's a hospital here. It's called Lunenburg, and they x-rayed it and said, yes, you have a break. So, and then they could keep seeing a whole bunch of other breaks. So the doctor froze it, which was painstaking. He had to go in between the fingers to freeze. But it didn't freeze all the way, and the tip of my finger was broke as well. So as he's trying to set it, he's pulling on the tip of my finger. So that was pretty uncomfortable. Then he thought he had it set, sent me for an x-ray. It was not set, so he tried setting it again, another x-ray, still was not set. He set it a third time and put a splint onto it and said it's just not staying in. It's dislocated at this joint. So, and yes, I have big hands for a girl. And my nails are disgustingly gross and a mess, and yellowy from nail polish. And anyways, and I just took it all off last night, and I have to redo it. But anywho, so I got a call the next day from the plastic surgeon in the city, which is an hour away from us. So I went up the next day. They froze it and reset it. And it's just, in the x-rays, it's obvious it wasn't staying in place. So they scheduled me for surgery, which I had, what is today? Today's Friday. I had the surgery Monday? No. Oh, yes, I had the surgery a week ago Monday. So not this Monday that just passed, but the Monday before that. And in that, I will show you, they put 4 pins. There's one that is going, the tip of my finger is broke. The next knuckle, the first knuckle down is broke. Then the main knuckle wasn't staying lined up, so they had to put a pin down to keep it in place. And also there is a piece chipped out of that knuckle on the inside as well. A little closer. Those are the pins that were in my finger. Okay, so Yes, I have the pins because today is Friday, Wednesday. I went back up to the city, so the pins were in for 9 days. They took 2 pins out. This is the first pin. This pin went straight down through the top part of my, I'm sorry if this is not easy to see. And this sucker, let me just say, if anybody who has ever had pins in before, this pin particularly, they don't freeze it when they take the pin out. It's very barbaric. I don't understand why, but anyway, this pin, which is in comparison to my finger, went in through the side of my finger and then down through and came out to this side. When he took that pin out, I almost fainted. I can handle some pain. I'm a little bit tomboyish. I'm rough and tough. That one almost made me pass out. I can only compare it to childbirth. The only difference is that childbirth is a lot longer pain, but that was excruciating, like excruciating. My daughter did tape it or record it on her phone. It was so excruciating that for 2 days I couldn't watch it because it was still too fresh. Anyway, so from there, after he took the pin out, the 2 pins, I had to go to the occupational therapy where they constructed this for me. So my arm was in a cast for 9 days, and I have already lost 30% of the muscle in my forearm. When they took the cast off, it was so, my wrist was so weak that my wrist just dropped. I had no strength left in 9 days. Now I'm going to show you the Forrest Gump contraption. My finger joint, I'll try to explain this. There's a piece taken out right in this joint, in this knuckle. So this is what I was told, when this tries to heal, you have the space between your fingers that you can bend. When this tries to heal, it's going to heal building up tissue. And that tissue is going to get inside that actual joint and make it impossible for me to move my finger. So they had to build this splint, which is a traction device. This is not anything that's going through my finger or anything. This is just to attach this wire. But I do have a pin going straight through here. Boop, boop. And I also have one, how can I get you to see this, going down through the top of my finger. This pin is to hold this bone together because it's broke in half. This pin is going through my first joint because if it didn't, I would develop what's called mallet finger, and that's where your fingertip falls down like this. And they also needed to build this traction device. So the elastics are attached to the pin that's going through my finger, and there is a tension that is pulling this apart, creating a space, an empty space in between here, so that I have to do exercises. Every hour I have to manually take my finger, and I'm going to do it with the cover on because it has something better to... I manually have to take my finger and bend this down, which is extremely painful, I'm not going to lie. I bend it down to a point where I can't take it any farther, and that is as far as I can bend my finger down. I'm not sure if it's because this has gone up, it's quite high, that I can't get it down any farther, or if that is all the mobility that I'm left with in my finger. Now, this is not comfortable by any means. It is cutting into here and on this side, and it's causing me a lot of pain. I can, just since today, I am able to, let me brace my arm, pull my finger up by itself that far. And I am determined to get full use, because this is my dominant hand, of course. And I want to get full use back. So that is the story. So I just bend it back and forth every hour. They didn't give me any painkillers, which is okay. I do have Tylenol 1s that I take if it gets paining me too bad, because after I move this back and forth, it does start to throb, but I've been trying to just deal with the pain because I don't like taking anything forward anyway. But anyways, that is the story of my Forrest Gump arm, and it is extremely hard to put on makeup, but I did manage to try and create a wing. They're probably not anywhere close. My eyebrows, well, that's a whole other ballgame because my eyebrows never match up anyway. I'm not going to be editing this because I don't have any way to edit it. That is my story, guys. Sorry if it grossed anybody out. And I'm on my way to visit my parents. I haven't seen them. That's the other problem I have, is that the car I drive is a standard, and I don't feel comfortable trying to grip the wheel. So I do have an old Beater out there I'm going to take to my parents for a visit and get out of the house. I haven't drove in 2 weeks, so I'm pretty excited to get out of here for the day. Anyway, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye, Sharon. Love you. Later, guys.